Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, and this showcase is of Legacy Quake. They are a tiny little shoebox tank. It's so adorable and just small. Look at them. There's two issues I have with this alt mode, though. One, you can't rotate the gun. It is a very forward, shoot what's in front of you, no think, only shoot. You can raise it up and then turn it, which is a very interesting profile, because it's like, oh, is this like an anti-air tank with a little tiny blaster? And then the second issue is we're in the find the robot section, and it looks all fine. It's like it's a tank. It's square. It's kind of weird, but there could have been a tank like this. Well, did that tank have a little golden face on the inside? Yeah. Sadly, we have found a robot, but that means we get to transform them. So, first, you are going to want to rotate the gun and just clip it in. Then, you're going to want to focus on these little squares above the hexagons, because that's where these shoulders clip in, and so you want to pull the treads away from it and pull the shoulders out. And then you can just move this whole assembly up on both this hinge and this hinge. Next, rotate it like so. Let's just get all of this straightened out so it looks like it's a sailboat. Next, separate the legs and do the most complicated part of the transformation. First, we are going to take this end and swing it away and up. Next, you're going to want to take the foot, bend it forward, and then just take the rest of this, move it down. We're going to do all of the leg before we do the other side. Next, there's a whole lot of hinges here, but the goal is to take this piece and flip it upside down, but everything else can stay. But once you get it out to straight, because you don't want to go too fast, once you get it out to this position, you take this part and you bend it down. And then you're kind of working half blind, because now you want to get it up and over, and then you're able to bring this down and then move this part in so it tabs together. And that's one leg. So let's do the other side. And boom, we got a pair of legs. Then you just rotate this down so you can open up the chest plate, separate the arms, move them out, and take this black piece and move it down. And rotate forward, move the arms, and flip out the hands on both sides. Close up the chest, and reveal. Da-da-da-da. Here is Quake. They are so interesting. They've got all these different little facets about them, like the entire tank tread assembly is just below the knee. That's it. That's all of it right there. And it just compacts really nicely. There's no backpack except this. And they have sword wielder wrists. It's really fun to mess with them. And originally I was like kind of sad at this next fact, but I've learned that variety is the spice of life. Now, this piece comes off. And you'll notice it's not a normal pegged thing. It goes into a peg. So, you can't just put this in someone's hands like a gun. But that means if you ever have a peg somewhere, you can slap a shield onto it. And if you want to go classic tank style, there is a peg here that you never see unless you take this off. So, win-win. And the reason they couldn't do a normal connection is because of what's going on inside the chest with the moving bar. That peg, if you'll notice, that pin is right where this is, so it's holding it in place. So you just gotta look a bit deeper to understand why things are. But this is not the only thing that Quake comes with, a backpack. They come with heater and, what's their name? Tip Top. I had to write it down because, to me, they're just guns. Because you just take them, flip them around, peg them in, and boom, you got guns. This is the main draw of Quake, being a target master. Or are these target masters? It gets really confusing which one's which. And you can put these on in tank mode on these two spots, or anywhere that you want them. And I love that Quake has sword wielder wrists, because then you can do this kind of fun transformation. You can flick the hand down, but you can also bring the barrel down, and it just compacts really nicely. But it's like there's nothing there, and then flick it out like this, bring it down, and boom. Quick shot. Now, we're not here for quick shots. We're here for fan modes. So let's get into it. And it will incorporate Tip Top and Heater. Because why not? So you'll want to just put the fists down, open up the chest, and put it about here. Next, you take the arms and you move them up on the frame. Take the shoulders, rotate here, and then rotate till this red part is facing this way. And you do that on both sides. And you take the turret and you spin it around. Next, we will take the legs, spin them around, and then spin around the legs. Then, grab the lower part of the foot and move it up and out from wherever it is tabbed in. Then, take this piece, flatten it out, and take this assembly and move it down into nearly the tank configuration. But take the ankle tilt, move it up. Take this piece and rotate it till it's all the way around, but not connected, because the black frame that it's on is going up and out. Then do the same on the other side. So just disconnect from there. So you can move this piece up and out. Take the foot and take the whole assembly and flatten down. Then you take the legs, put them out like this, and set her down, and you should maybe understand what this is. This is a weapons platform. So let's load it up with some weapons. We'll take heater, stick them into the fist, and Tip Top. Stick them into the fist. And now, you've got a very mean weapon array. And then, there's still slots on the feet, so let's just take these guns that I stole off Leo Prime, they're not using them right now, and just put in some little close-range defense for if anyone tries to approach. And of course, it scales to headmasters. You just use the head like it's a giant joystick and fire at will. Thank you for watching. Like the video, comment your thoughts, check out the playlist for the previous videos, and subscribe to be notified when new ones come out. Bye-bye!